Hello. Please follow me on this journey into the deep woods where we would discover the sculptures which are provided by the nature, by the boundless supply of the natural building blocks of the greatest sculptor this world has ever known. I would like you to remember is to be careful in the woods and always use, obviously, materials that are not part of the growing forest. So in this case, for this kind of sculptures, I try to be a little bit intuitive with them. So I find interesting places, interesting maybe tree shapes that are already starting to look like something, and assemble things onto them. So as far as the materials go, there's always plenty just laying around. You know, there's some dead branches and some vines, so those tend to work really well. And here I found an interesting place. Okay, I found this right here, a nice fork in the tree that would house the sculpture in it. Okay, you see already some lines shaping. Okay, so, and I'm creating a little bit of a horizontal line here to find my line of horizon, right? However, personally, I mean, I struggle a little bit with just adding too much. So you gotta keep in mind that hopefully you keep this pretty organic so that it flows with the landscape pretty good, but also makes a statement. So first, I just create the skeleton. I build basically the foundation and interlink all the branches here. They are a little bit dry, so it's a little bit harder. So I use longer ones with a lot of Y's at the end so that they can lock in place a little better. And this is unfortunate that around here there's not as many live vines coming through, because those are really cool when you include them into the sculpture. So right here there's just a few young vines that I just gently put into the skeleton here, and there are some young ones coming through here, so hopefully in the summer they will sprout a little bit more leaves here and kind of link it together. So here I've added some vines, and the vines, the good thing about them, even when they're dry, they still are pliable and they bend real nice and secure in place real nice to hold the whole structure together. Okay, so first I used thicker vines, and then I'm going to continue with the thin ones to just do the to finish the outline. Okay, still with me on this path? So the last stage is where we use all kinds of small twigs here found in the forest. They're also abundant here. Okay, we look for those and use them to create the last remaining texture. Okay, so again, I'm trying not to really be overwhelming with this. I still want it to be a little bit secretive, a little bit hidden into the landscape here. Okay, so I'm trying to gauge myself where I should stop, and I think as far as the detail goes, this will be it here. I did decide to add a little bit of color just to emphasize the ephemeral part of the sculpture. As you can see, those are just leaves from the road and some dandelions. And as we slowly back away and leave the sculpture to grow with the world, we acknowledge the beauty of the natural world. We see and explore and discover.